What's going on, guys? Code King back again with part 2 of the Hitman playthrough. I believe this is where we actually left off playing the Sapienza mission. We're actually going to do a little bit more here because it's a fun little mission, but also we didn't show the cutscene, which granted I could show the cutscene after this by itself, but we're just going to have a little bit more fun with this level. Because why not? Israel, what's going on?
Sapienza 47. Silvio Caruso's family home is right across the street.
Yeah, we've already seen all this. But, let's see, we're going to do the mission stories. A case most peculiar. Yeah, let's do that one. Which requires us to run over this way.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
And a good day.
You didn't tell me your cousin was back in town.
Ah, do I detect a certain attraction to the dashing private detective from Milan?
Oh, what of it? He's cute.
Actually, well, I really shouldn't tell you this, but he's here about a case. The client is Francesca De Santis. You know, the female doctor that's staying at Villa Caruso.
Really? Wonder what she wants with a snoop.
Well, you didn't hear it from me, okay? Where'd you see him anyway?
Couple of streets over, sleeping on a bench.
Yeah. Well, that's Sal for you.
Alright. Get that one selected.
A private investigator from Milan has performed services for Silvio Caruso in the past. The question is, does Falcone still work for Caruso? Or does De Santis have an agenda of her own? Only one way to find out.
Always was a Nighthawk.
Okie dokie. Let's head over this way. We must find the detective, and we must dress as the detective. Which means we have to take out the detective. But mostly peacefully. Oh look, someone left a quarter on the ground. That's nice.
Greetings.
Alright. We got to eavesdrop on the lad.
Miss DeSantis, Sal Falcone. Sorry for the delay. I needed to tie up some loose ends. Yeah. Now. Down at the pier? Sure. Straight away? All right. No time like the present. See you in a bit.
Alright, now we have to follow this fellow. You gotta steal his disguise. Now, this can be a wee bit touchy if I'm not mistaken. So you have to do this carefully because obviously there's a lot of witnesses.
Mister?
So go ahead and create a save file. That way we don't have to keep uploading, re-uploading over and over and over again. Obviously can't do it in view of these peeps. That would be bad hitmaning.
Let's see, what my social security number and my passport. Sure.
No good spot to hide him over here. So, not yet. Not yet. Must be patient. Go ahead and grab a wrench because wrenches are always useful. Investigating distraction. Who is? What distraction?
you kidding? Think of all the history. They're doing over at Villa Caruso? It's got them scared shit.
What's going on, Boosh? How you doing? It sure kind of falls down the stairs. Yeah, I saw that. Whitey isn't here. Bless it.
Nothing I would like to do more than follow your wife around town.
Yeah, I saw Mitch fell again. It's an embarrassment.
Down in Sapienza. Didn't Marlena in reception tell you? Ah, Christ. So I figured. Anyway, I got to split, Curly. I'm waiting for an address here. Look, I'll give you word when I get back. It's weird. Cool. Get you back on your feet. All right?
Alright, let's keep an eye on this dude here. In my head, I had 4 roots. I'm a mutant. Alright. Our dude, he is leaving this area. Yeah, go into the bathroom area. I can take you out there. Oh, dang it.
Hey, who the hell are you?
Crap, I thought he was leaving.
Hold it!
Disney lost 700,000 subscribers. Saw that too. Okay, we're gonna have to reload. Crap. This saves a little bit later. If you all heard that, that was not on my end. That was my obnoxious neighbor upstairs.
Swipe left. Yep.
I don't know if you all even heard that or not, but yeah, I heard a bit of a bang from up there. That was a wee loud.
How are you, sir?
What's up, Cannoli? How you doing? Good to see you. I hope the lawyers aren't too obnoxious today. I have extra nerves on my jaw, which means my lower teeth held very strongly and my mandible is more dense. Weird.
Are you kidding? Pick a
My
page
favorite
out of
clients
history.
are out in full force today. That sucks.
They're doing over at Villa Caruso? It's got them scared shit.
His office sends me down here to examine body on ice.
Basically, I should have been a boxer.
And when I get here, they close down.
What? By ether? I mean, how can a private...
Uh-oh. I'm being invaded by the cat. Hello, cat. It takes twice as much Novocaine to numb me. Well, isn't that special?
Ooh, Curly, you human punching bag.
I played that Ninja Gaiden 2 Black game last night. I mean, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black game last night. Dang fun. Nice. Yeah, it's probably a game I will get when it's a little bit cheaper. That was not the button I meant to push, but... Haha. Where's my wrench? Well, I'll just take him out the other way. Sorry to interrupt your urinating. Alright. I'll put him here with the rest of the dirty laundry. I'm a detective now. By the way, there's a little challenge where if you shoot all the inflatable alligators, you get it. Ninja Gaiden 1 and its remaster Black is about 15 hours long. There is a new Ninja Gaiden plus harder difficulties. Ninja Gaiden 2 took me twice as long. Nice. I played the first one and beat that, but I did not finish the second one.
How you doing?
Good thinking, 47. This is
Mr. Falcone, detective, looking slightly out of place.
So, what's this about?
Oh, walk with me. This is all too public for my tastes.
Uh-oh, she wants to be alone. She's making it too easy. It's quite a bit harder, longer. Oh, that's why it's called Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Gourd whacking people in my ancestral country. I'm just taking part in the national pastime. How else am I supposed to immerse myself in the culture? Alright, they've got their backs turned.
This is far enough. Mr. Falcone, what I am about to ask you might be highly unorthodox.
Go on.
About a month ago, Silvio Caruso hired you for an acquisition job. I need to know what exactly it was you acquired and why.
I'm afraid I can't do that. PI, confidentiality.
I am willing to pay you handsomely. You could retire. Hire others to dig through garbage.
Don't think so. I like to get my hands dirty.
If you wanted to claim
And
the moral
speaking
high
of
ground,
dig through
you could have
garbage,
done
see
so
that garbage
before.
can over there?
Saved us both a trip. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Target down. Next up, Silvio Caruso.
And there's even a little goal. Get your hands dirty. Did it. Done it. Good. Alright. Let's check the other mission stories. There's Beyond the Grave. There's Catharsis. Let's do this one. One thing if you're playing this game is that when you do the mission stories, they're kind of the best thing to do first as far as the challenges are concerned, because they help you to kind of get to know the layout of each map. They're very helpful in that regard. Alright, let's go around this way. What is Cat Harris? I don't know. Who is Cat Harris? Is that Kamala's daughter who looks like Weird Al?
G'day, mate. Jeez. Dr. Lafayette speaking.
Ah, cool, the therapist one.
Just
I actually
so.
really...
I'm
This one's
outside
kind of
Villa
fun.
Caruso now, enjoying a coffee in the sun. Lovely town. So, anything I should know about Dr. Caruso before our first session? I was briefed on his anxiety attacks, his genophobia. Very well. Don't you
Gynophobia.
worry. Caruso is not the first trouble.
Does that mean he's afraid of vagina?
Just look at Jordan Cross. I'll have young Silvio calm and serene in no time. And you as well.
It seems Ether Management is concerned about
Oh,
Silvio
catharsis?
Caruso's mental
Oh.
health. No doubt due to his mental breakdown last year. They have hired world-renowned psychologist Dr. Oscar Lafayette to treat the neurotic bioengineer.
Yeah, gynophobia is a
The session will
fear
no
of
doubt
women.
take place in private, and furthermore,
I was
our
on the right
records
track
show that
there.
Caruso
Huh.
and Lafayette have not previously met.
Well, you said Cat Harris, so... It wasn't the best attempt at a joke, if it was a joke. Well, if that were the case, it'd be called genophobia, and it'd be spelled G-Y-N-O, not G... It's like, not G-Y-N-O. It wasn't a fine joke. I am against that joke. I don't endorse it. Real quick, I'm going to create a save file just in case, because you can actually get caught if you're not careful. Look, it's green. Okay, make sure no one's around. Okay. We are nice and changed. That person will recognize us, so gotta be careful. Not to be spotted by them. I don't have the way in. They have no keys. Walked in on some dude having gynophobia. That's just magic. How are you doing, Jeanette? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. We gotta be careful about how we enter into here. He'll spot us. It's a raining Wednesday, not too bad. That's good. I like rain. I'm a rain fan. Alright, we're in. Yeah, Bush had orthodontic surgery, so obviously he's great. The pharmacy doesn't have the pain meds. Okay, never mind, he's not great. He's good-ish. Okay, let's give this guy's coffee a bit of a topper here. Time to give this guy the runs. Still numb, but not in a fun way. I'm not sure what it feels like outside today. I haven't been out yet. I actually only woke up a couple hours ago. I was
Call someone? Just say the word. Okay, then.
working on various things last night, actually, but so I was up kind of late. Just watched the Jurassic Park trailer, dumb and stupid.
Oh, you're not feeling good, are you?
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I'm sure it is, though. I am not surprised. What's it called? Jurassic World Rebirth? Yep, they're making another one. They're doing it again. They just can't bloody stop. I heard somebody refer to Jurassic Park as a great franchise that they keep making bad movies for, and I'm like, it's not a great franchise. They've only made one good movie. It's like, stop calling Jurassic Park a great franchise. It's like, it could have been a great franchise, but it's not a great franchise if they only make one movie. What's going on, Pops? How you doing? By the way, y'all, I will be on Pops' channel tomorrow. I'm talking Master and Commander, which means I'm going to be watching that movie later today. I'm very much looking forward to that. Because Master and Commander is quite good. I don't remember. They think they might frisk me here.
Dr. Oscar Lafayette, here to see Mr. Caruso.
Yeah, I gotta dump my weapon. Let's see. Can I put it in here? No. I need a specific receptacle. Jurassic Park movies do well overseas. Oh, no. I think all of the last three, or at least two of the last three, have made over $1 billion, unfortunately. I don't recall if Dominion made over $1 billion. I think it did, though. But Dominion is awful. It's so bad. I liked them until they did Zero with the genetics plotline with the child. They just moved on. Yeah, I didn't like Jurassic World. Like, it was kind of dumb fun the first time I watched it, but on rewatch, that movie kind of falls apart. Not even kind of, like, it really falls apart. Is Dominion the Locust one? Yes. And I thought Fallen Kingdom was horrific. And honestly, I thought the whole thing with the daughter was kind of stupid. I don't like it. I don't like any of the Jurassic Park sequels, if I'm being honest. Like, I think Lost World and 3 are watchable. They have some fun stuff about them, but I would still say they're bad movies. And I think the Jurassic World movies, all of them are terrible. And they get progressively worse.
Sorry, sir. It's just protocol. Thank you, sir. Please continue.
Wow. Unwanted groping. What the heck? Alright, let's play Therapist. I like Dumb Fun, but they're getting into Sharknado territory. That's not a bad comparison.
Oscar Lafayette. I have an appointment with Mr. Caruso.
Ah, yes. Senor Caruso has been informed of your arrival.
Well, the difference, I mean, I'll be honest, I think a lot of the Jurassic World sequels are worse than Sharknado, because at least Sharknado's self-aware. It knows it's bad. It's trying to be silly.
May I say, it is well that you are here, Doctor.
Wait, you don't like The Lost World? No, The Lost World's awful. The Lost World's like a 4 out of 10 at best, and it might be worse than that. We did a stream a little over a year ago over on Jacob Ironside's channel. We spent 3 hours going over that movie, and a lot of it was mostly me breaking down why it's a bad movie. Yeah, The Lost World is crap. I think that Babysitter's Death was easily 4 times as long as Claudia Black and Pitch Black. Well, and it was cruel. I mean, what they did to that babysitter, I was like, did she really deserve that? Jeez. That was kind of messed up. It was like the movie was kind of reveling in her dying. I was like, that's okay, that's something. Pitch Black, love that movie. Pitch Black's fun. Lost World, Gymnastic is greater than dinosaurs. Oh gosh, yeah, that part is so freaking cringe. Alright, let's look around the room. We're probably just going to smother him with a pillow, but, you know. I've seen folks who prefer The Lost World over Part 1. I mean, there's idiots everywhere, but that's what they are. They're idiots. The Lost World being put over 1 is pure stupidity. Jurassic Park is a legitimately great movie. None of the other ones can even be called good.
Mr. Caruso, shall we begin?
Lost World is a stupid movie. A really stupid movie.
So, Ether sends a specialist to rummage through my brain. They must think I'm losing it again.
Relax. Start by telling me what's on your mind.
Isn't it obvious?
First book has a child in a cradle eaten by raptors. Look at, I mean, that's the book. I mean, I'm not really judging the book. Though, I mean, that's... I mean, to me, though, that's not going to necessarily make the movie bad. I mean, or make the book bad. I mean, I've read books where children die horribly, and I'm like, it's... Depends on the context of the matter. Depends on the context of the matter. I mean, Blood Meridian is one of the greatest books I've ever read in my life, and the amount of horrific death in that book, whether it's men, women, or children, is, I mean, it's throughout that book. But it's literally one of the greatest stories I've ever read. But it presents as it all. I mean, it's presenting it as awful, of course, but I mean, it's one thing if a book is like reveling in that kind of stuff, but as long as it's, I've read books with kids dying, but that just struck a nerve. Gotcha. Like it, I mean, I can't say because I didn't read it, but I'm guessing, like, did it seem exploitative? Like they were enjoying it a little too much, or they were just going for shock value? Because I'm like, okay, I can understand that being distasteful. I couldn't actually believe Nosferatu went that dark with murdering kids. Honestly, I think it's weird. Like, it's kind of funny that people reacted to that the way they did, because I'm like, that's kind of tame. I mean, they didn't get particularly graphic with it.
Move along.
So, honestly, like, I kind of knew they were going to die, like, when they got introduced. I was like, yeah, these kids aren't going to make it. But, I mean, their deaths weren't, like, graphic or anything like that, so I was like, yeah, I wasn't surprised. I think people, it's funny because people act like children dying in movies is actually a new thing. It's like, no, it's just we went for a while without doing it as often. But there's actually a lot of movies that do that kind of thing. I mean, shoot, I watched Troy about a month or two ago, and I mean, when they start storming the city, they like are grabbing babies and like throwing them into burning buildings and stuff. Yeah, anime gets graphic. I mean, it's like, it's not really new. It's just, I feel like people have forgotten that stuff's fairly regular in storytelling. It really just depends on how it's done.
You there? Mr. Something. What the?
Alright, let's put this guy down before he ruins everything. Okay, that guy will recognize me. A lot of these guys will recognize me. Well, let's see. I've never read the book. I like chapter 1. I'm not going to get bent out of shape because they didn't include King's... Oh, you're referring to It. Oh, yeah.
Come out now.
No, It's perverted. I've never seen this game except in stints. It's very pretty. Yeah, Hitman's a really nice looking game. There's some really attractive maps. Also, I was seeing more of the Luka Doncic thing, and maybe trade makes a bit more sense. Conditioning to, I wouldn't buy into that, Israel. If I remember, I might send you the link to a video. I am still highly suspicious of it. I don't think any of that makes a lick of sense. I've seen takes like that trying to break down why it makes sense on a basketball level. It doesn't. It absolutely does not. There are a lot of other things going on that make the trade make a lot more sense, such as the Dallas GM. He has Nike stake. He has stake in a Vegas group that is trying to get an NBA team. A lot of this might center around, like, I would just say keep your eyes out for the Vegas situation that's potentially going on, because there's a lot of talk about Vegas getting a team and getting more power in the NBA. And how it might connect to LeBron is LeBron actually has said, and I do remember him saying this, that his goal is to one day own an NBA team in Las Vegas. So, because there's talk that this could lead to something like Dallas getting moved over there or something like that, or just them starting a new franchise in general, but I'll have to send you the video because, yeah, it's a bit of a rabbit hole, but it's a pretty well-researched rabbit hole that I was watching last night. And I was like, yeah, this seems a bit more plausible than the basketball reasons, because the basketball reasons just don't make a lick of sense. Because even if you didn't believe that Luka was your guy, even if you didn't believe he was the right guy, you don't trade him for the small number of assets they traded him for. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. They could have gotten a lot more for him, easily. It does not make sense. Anyone defending that trade on a basketball level is either stupid or lying, as far as I'm concerned. And that's not saying that it's absolutely some kind of weird fix or anything. I'm just saying don't pretend it makes sense. It doesn't. Any video claiming that, I think, is lying. Or stupid. The movie made it watchable. I'm happy with that. I have no toleration for the book. Yeah, I mean, like, the modern part 1 of It is pretty good. Brian Windhurst defending the trade should tell you a lot, by the way, because Windhurst is a massive LeBron shill. Like, that should legitimately tell you a ton. Oh, crap. Good, we can reload just a minute in. But yeah, It Chapter 1, I think, is a pretty solid movie. I think Chapter 2 is horrible. The made-for-TV one they did back in 1990, Tim Curry is watchable in that, but the overall film is horrible. I'm kind of amazed people think the made-for-TV version's a good film when it's totally not. Yeah, Chapter 2's terrible. Alright. Now we We have to destroy Corona. That's on the payroll of LeBron. What's that company that he owns? Are you talking about Clutch Sports? I don't think he's a Clutch Sports guy, but he's an access guy. He's somebody that LeBron gave a lot of access to. He's been shilling for LeBron for years. Yeah, I need to destroy that evidence. I don't actually need to, but I'd like to. I'd like to. You're doing the trailers, the old lady scene was laughable. Yeah, that wasn't like the whole, like the scene on the whole wasn't bad. I mostly enjoyed the scene itself, but the effects with her weren't very good.
Right. Well, this is the control panel for the air purification system. We're at a critical stage of development, and we keep the central lab perpetually doused.
In case of an accident, the central lab unit is kept perpetually.
And made the hypochondriac way too upset. Yeah.
Virus prototype from spreading.
Case of an outbreak.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's great progress, Israel. I mean, that's twice as far as he was 5 years ago. I'm glad to see he's finally starting to make progress.
There is never enough security.
Because as we know with LeBron, it's longevity that ultimately matters. Alright, I think I need to get a Science-C outfit. We might be able to get one rather easily if we go up here. Alright, let's bring our friend over here. You praise him over his longevity. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. We need the dongle.
Scientists coming through.
Yes, thank you. If that guy would leave the room, we might be... Actually, you know what? Let's create a save here. I want to see if I can actually... Okay, yeah. I wondered if he would notice. So, that confirms that. Gotta wait for him to leave the room. That's kind of a funny way of going about it. It's like you just choke the guy and he's like, I wonder if I can get away with this. Like, hey! What are you doing? So Jordan's record for most 30-point years. Well, that was like a couple of weeks ago. I mean, it only took him like several hundred more games to do so. So, whoo, watch out. And in an offense-driven league, so of course, very impressive. The obvious counter to that, when everyone they're like, well, I mean, who has more 30-point games? It's like, so Robert Parrish has more points than Larry Bird. Is he a better scorer? It's like, of course not. So stop being an idiot. It's like, don't pretend that matters. waiting on this fellow, well, all these fellows to walk away. Oh, come on. Take care, doctor. There's too many people in here. My gosh. Let's go over here. I mean, I would hope by now he'd have the most minutes played. He also has the most turnovers. Okay, we're gonna create another save because I'll have another thought. Oops, sorry.
It's amusing, but I can assure you, drawing attention to yourself is not what you want to be doing.
I like the Braun for a year when he's my name. That wasn't for me. 2006. Yeah, he wasn't there in 2006. Hang on. He looked like he was getting ready to leave, and I bumped into him and stopped it. Go on, leave. Dr. Pop. I have the Miami Heat championship hat, 2006. Yeah, that was with Wade and Shaq. Got him. Alright, let's destroy these cameras. What does show bias in favor of Kansas City? I mean, I don't think it's even deniable that they show bias. I mean, the numbers show that much. I mean, there's a difference between saying the NFL is fixed and that there's bias. I don't think it's even close on that front. Of course they show bias. That's really obvious. Hope the talent on Advil helps when it kicks in. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine. Alright, I gotta pick up our screwdriver because why not? Why not have a screwdriver, right? Let's see. We've distracted security man. Hello. Okay, we're in. It was only good with the Skarsgård scenes. That when you know it. That's when you know it's failed hard. You know. Plus, there's just this constant. There's these constant lame attempts at humor in that movie. It's almost like the movie's trying to apologize for having like a wild supernatural premise. It really annoyed me. Like one of the things I love about Dr. Sleep is that Dr. Sleep, it's outlandish, but it never It never apologizes for being outlandish. It is what it is, and it operates under those parameters, and it does so like really well.
Warning, dangerous compound. Warning, dangerous compound. Processing. Sampling contaminated. Warning, temperature rising.
Did I do that one? Okay. There we go. We did it. We defeated Corona. Ibuprofen, ibuprofen, he, she, me, ibuprofen. We all ibuprofen, exactly. Eventually, the whole world be profan. The profan's in the pudding. All right. Take it to SCOTUS. Hopefully they will. I don't know if SCOTUS will approve it, but to me, the birthright citizenship thing was always kind of, that was going to be really hard to accomplish because obviously some liberal judges would try to block it, but we'll see what happens. Personally, I'm finding all the meltdowns over USA, I'm finding those highly amusing. It'd be awesome if they got rid of that. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just a question of whether it's actually likely they will.
Ether Security's in the dark about the incident. A few at the company knew about the virus. Not even the board. Must have been someone at the lab. I understand. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Boss is unhappy. I followed you from Italy. I guess when you're invisible, you stop looking over your shoulder.
You did this.
Iago exposed you. ICA did the heavy lifting. I just pulled some strings.
Yeah, your mind. How do you expect...
I play dirty. That's how you defeat a stronger opponent. You strike from behind. Now give me the key.
You have a family? Trust me, if there's a weakness, Providence will find it.
I'll take my chances. The key.
Does Giselle Bundchen ever not whore around? She had a third. Hang on.
Won't do much good.
She had a third child. Well, we already knew she was pregnant with her karate instructor's kid. So we already know she was cheating on Brady.
No. I just killed you.
Then we're even.
That guy reminds me of, shoot, what's his name? He's in, like, gosh, he's in a ton of stuff. He's in, like, Fargo, he's in John Wick. What the heck is that guy's name? The voice acting? Yeah, it is really good voice acting. Shoot, what is that actor's name? I mean, he's a little bit thinner than that dude, but, yeah, he reminds me so much of... Peter Stormare, that's who I'm thinking of. I think that's his name. But yeah, he's, that dude's a cool character. Yeah, Peter Stormare. Got it. Alright, so... on to the next mission. The Gilded Cage.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco, where civil riots are looming. Your targets are private banker Klaus Strandberg and Army General Reza Zaidan, two of the conspirators in a sinister plot to overthrow Morocco's fragile government. Strandberg, the former bank CEO who stole billions of dollars worth of savings from the Moroccan people, was facing trial for investment fraud. But early this morning, a band of heavily armed mercenaries freed Strandberg from his prison transport, resulting in the death of several police officers. Strandberg now takes refuge at his native Swedish consulate, in front of which crowds of angry protesters have gathered, demanding his handover to Moroccan authorities. We believe General Zaidan
doesn't sound very popular.
Strandberg's escape to infuriate the public and spark nationwide riots, allowing Zaidan to impose martial law. Operating out of a field HQ at a nearby abandoned school, he will no doubt use the riots to depict the Rabat government as weak and inept, and persuade the general staff to support a fully fledged military coup in the name of national security. Our client, building contractor Hamilton Lowe, who stands to lose a fortune in government contracts, has hired us to prevent the coup d'etat. To do so, you need to paralyze Zaidan's rebel forces and prevent the riots from escalating further, hence the double contract. This is quite the political powder keg, 47, so be careful. The fate of a nation is at stake. I
just found out Chuck Schumer and Amy Schumer are cousins. That doesn't surprise me. Alright, so we want to smuggle in our lockpick, because lockpicks rock.
Welcome to Marrakesh, 47. The situation grows more tense by the minute. The consulate is under lockdown, but the protests are only a stone throw away from full-blown riots, and Zaidan won't hesitate to unleash his troops. So whatever you're planning, time is of the essence. Good luck, 47.
Alright. Welcome to Morocco. We will start. Let's see. Let's head this way.
How's your father?
Doing well. Thanks for asking.
He's upstairs right now working on this novel. It's some kind of political thriller.
Actually, this was the mission I wanted to do first.
So he doesn't miss the old school.
I liked there when that, if you notice the helicopter, if you could hear it fly by, everything just moved with the wind. That's actually pretty cool.
The old headmaster of the
Open
school
sesame,
they
okay.
danced-
Alright, we will utilize our coin, our powers of money.
Huh?
And choke him out. We are the headmaster now. Give me back my money. And now we have the headmaster's key. Alright, I'm gonna sneak over here. And we have the key, so we are good.
There. So much for breaking and entering. You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zaydan.
I think we'll just tuck him over here. Don't think there's an actual place that you can put him. Still have to be careful though. Now, what I want to do is
Cracked up. He likes to pretend to know when there's something. An ego match. You got that right. Thing is, it's not like Zayden is even a lead from the foot kind of guy, you know? I mean, he graduated from West.
you're starting a new team from scratch. Would you draft Mahomes over Peyton Manning and Joe Montana? I may. I would definitely draft him over Joe Montana. I would probably have to say yes, I would draft him over Peyton Manning because he's more clutch.
Those dogs are going to regret this.
They're going to regret this. Alright, we're going to let him get all mad. And we're going to kill him with a toilet. Death by porcelain throne.
Are you completely out of your minds? You think you can just disrespect your superiors without consequences? Shame on you. I should have you both court-martialed.
Haha.
Command, this is Sierra Niner. We've got a serious
Move on to Klaus Strand.
Okay, he's gone. Tee. Alright, so we'll keep this disguise. It's probably going to be helpful. And we are going to do prime time. Prime time's a fun one. Prime time. Would you draft Mahomes over Burrow? I mean, at this point, yes. It's as much as I like Burrow, he hasn't won yet, so go out there and prove it. I mean, granted, do I think it's all his fault? No, Mahomes is in a much better situation. But I have to see that Burrow can, in fact, win.
Has agreed to an exclusive interview with celebrity GNN reporter Pam Kingsley, no doubt to enrage the public even further. This could be a way inside the lockdown consulate, and the replacement cameraman, a local freelancer, is yet to arrive.
Here, you have a...
Well, let's go change that. I'm not sure if I'm allowed in the area or not.
I'm at the lobby checking out, and I hear this big shot producer from GNN on the desperate to get a cameraman for an interview with Claus Hugo Strandberg.
Strandberg.
You ever watch the news? Anyway, I tap him on the back, show him my press pass, and the guy is so relieved that he just pays me a month's salary up front. Of course I'm not gonna do it. There's no way I'm getting near that place. Besides, I've got all this nice free money, and the dunce doesn't even know my real name. Would you believe I said my name was Finley? Right, so I'm at the shisha place down near the bazaar. Whenever you can sneak out, come and join me, okay?
How many coins do I have? I have 3 coins.
Me.
I think if you throw enough of them in that well, it's another little mission-tism thingy. Ooh, there's a key.
But you can't be here. I just got the fastest car in the whole...
Okay, I'm not allowed in. Didn't think I was, but wanted to be sure. Alright, so... well, you have to find a way in.
Snail soup! Snail soup!
Snail soup? Disgusting. Okay. There's our invite. Let's turn that on. You're here to kick some ice.
Great, great, great.
Coins in a well, little touches. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that in this. Oh, right, here we go. Thought we could stuff him in the locker like the high school days that I'm sure he's accustomed to. Okay, I'm just your normal average waiter with an AK. Let's put this down. There we go. I am in the party. Alright, now we gotta get him.
I'd love a glass of Chianti when you get the time.
Alright, now... I'm French, and even I think that's too far. Escargot's one thing, but soup, no. This part can be a wee tricky. You want to be careful about being caught. We brought our toy tank. Oh yeah, one less her. I still can't believe. Yeah, I heard something about that. He's that they're gonna have like a last get together or something or other. I was like, oh, okay. Whoa, why does everybody suddenly recognize me? What the heck? Oh, it's because I got my gun out. Oh crap! I was like, why does everybody recognize me? I didn't realize I had my gun pulled. Whoopsie daisy.
Good evening, sir.
What? It's a camera. Alright, let's go meet up. Hey. That's a big cleaver. Oh my gosh. Alright, good. He disappeared. Hi, folks.
Finally, where have you been?
Sorry, mate. Streets aren't safe.
Nothing beats a nice, good protest. I still maintain Jimber to the best impression. Nice. I'm not sure who you're referring to. I think Jeanette's a little bit behind.
Technically, Stromberg has not been convicted of any crime, so we're not allowed to ask directly about the location of the second building. Stick to the facts.
I got it.
The accusations, the trial, Stromberg's dramatic breakout. You know, get his side of the story.
Tyler, I got this.
Right. And you, aim and shoot. This is it, guys. Big one.
I love those little funny little puns they always throw in there. It's like, you just, aim and shoot. It's like, don't worry, I will.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Try and use a fisheye lens. It looks real.
Pam Kingsley, GNN News.
Kingdom Deliverance 2 will be masterful.
Mr. Strandberg.
I'm gonna be honest, I think that the outcry over that scene is kind of silly. I mean, I don't like the inclusion of that in it, and I don't think it should be there, but I'd be a hypocrite if I said I'm not gonna play a game because it includes an optional romance scene of that sort, because, I mean, that's in Mass Effect. It's like, you can do that in Mass Effect. So, I mean...
Lots of photographers here.
Now, granted, the game may or may not be great. I'm hearing it's good. So... But I wouldn't say that's a make or break thing. I mean, granted, maybe there's other stuff in it too, but that's the only thing I keep seeing people against it that they're highlighting, and I'm like, And plus, they're flat out lying about it's like they're like, oh, it's flopping, blah blah blah, and I'm like, no, it isn't. It's already sold 1 million copies. and it's on a budget of less than $40 million, it's doing really well. There's a lot of people lying about that game and on various fronts. I think it's, at this point, it just looks like manufactured outrage, and it's just being done really poorly. I mean, if you want to argue against the morality of putting that in there, who says not like this? I mean, I don't like the scene either. I mean, I don't like its inclusion. I'm not going to sit here and say I like the inclusion of that. But that's in other games, too, that people have tolerated.
Where do you want me? The light is nice over here.
I mean, if you want to argue that that's kind of included, you know, to placate certain people, I would agree with that. But acting like that's a breaking point thing, and I'm like, what about all the other games that have that stuff in it? Because it's one thing. I mean, it's just, it's kind of manufactured outrage as far as I can tell.
Okay, I think we're set. Roll when you're ready.
Gamma rolling.
Hey, when you got a sec?
Alright, so now don't buy any games with that in there. It doesn't always mean the game itself is bad. But if you're playing other games that have it, then it's pretty... Yeah, it's like if you're... And to me, it's all about what are your personal standards on something. If you're consistent on your standards, great. You know, it's like if you... It's like if your standard is, I am not going to play anything that ever has that stuff in there, I'm like, okay then stay consistent with that standard. That's fine. I understand not liking it. I don't particularly like it, but I've played games that have those kind of options also, and just I avoid that stuff. That's usually what I do. Like I said, Mass Effect has options like that in them, and I still play those games, but I avoid those scenes. Pretty simple.
Well, I can only conclude that the Moroccan authorities...
Hang on. And he's dead. Oh my gosh, he got killed by a moose. But if you've played games that have those options in there before, then complaining on that kind of moral level is hypocritical. Now, if you're like Razor Fist, I know his take on it is, he goes, well, my issue is this is against canon, because he very clearly was not homosexual in the last game. I'm like, okay, I think that's a fair criticism. I do think that's a fair criticism. Is it a make or break criticism? I would probably have to see how I feel about it if I played the first one, because I haven't. So it depends. It would depend on exactly how much agency you're granted in shaping that character's story. Like, if the game's very overt about his views being against that kind of thing, then I would have more of a problem with it. If it's more about letting you, the player, shape him however you want, then I still don't like the scene, but I don't know if I would say it breaks canon necessarily. But it's just... I'd have to play the first one to even have the context to know exactly how I feel about it. But most of the takes I see on the matter are very much like manufactured outrage. I'm so hard with Baldur's Gate. It's because bestiality on fanfare front should not be tolerated. Yeah, I've never... I don't want anything to do with Baldur's Gate 3 either. I think that's, like, just weird and gross and... You know whatnot. I'm just like... But I've never played a Baldur's Gate game. I'll be honest, those kind of games have never appealed to me. And granted... To my understanding, that scene is... It's actually a human... But it's more of a fetish thing, but I'm still like, that's really freaking weird. That's really freaking weird. Oh, okay, yeah, regardless, they tried to sidestep it with he's actually a person. Yeah, I mean, it's like, technically that's true, but I'm like, it doesn't change that. It's really gross and weird and degenerate.
Compromised, but I don't understand. There is no sign of forced entry, no alarms, nothing.
One of my people has gone missing in Johannesburg. A key bearer.
I wish I'd been informed. Still, The system demands 2 keys. The rest are all accounted for.
Except for your late predecessors.
Cobb? But his plane went down over the Pacific. It was an accident.
Such was the conclusion at the time. Yes. People die, Mr. Fannin. Happens all the time, even to us. It seems like a conspiracy. Probably isn't. And yet, the failed coup in Morocco, the ether virus. Someone knows about us. There was a pattern and I failed to see it. Providence is under attack.
How much was there?
Money. Not money, Mr. Fannin. Information on all of our assets and operatives. Like you. Dig a trench, Director. And make it a deep one. Because none of you are safe anymore.
Yeah, it is great detail. But also on the Kingdom Come thing, it's like, it also, a lot of it depends on like context and the way it's implemented into the story. Because I'm like, again, if I can avoid that stuff, then that's by itself. I'm like, all right, if I don't have to play any of that stuff and I don't have to see it, then I'm like, okay, I'm not all that worried about it. I'd be curious if there's any other elements of like in the game that people would consider messaging, because if not, then I'm like,
Good morning, 47. Your destination is.
I don't like it, but it's like, would it be a deal breaker for buying the game personally? Not necessarily.
Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors.
Are you excited for Happy Gilmore 2? I wouldn't say excited. I'm more curious.
Fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss
Dumbo, New York.
Was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly
there is really awesome detail in this game. I agree. And what's crazy, Jeanette, is these are the PS4. These are PS4 games. Hitman 3 was the one that was PS5. Dumbo is the name of the actual place. Oh, I know. It's just, it sounds funny.
Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
I'm pretty sure it's an actual place, yeah. Yeah, I think it's like, I think Dumbo, New York's like in Brooklyn or something. That movie wrecked me as a kid. I barely remember Dumbo, if I'm being honest. I barely remember it. Alright, let's see. I don't think Lockpick's gonna be good. Don't name a city after. Let's see, what item can I use extra here? Let's see, there's our flash phone, there's sedative, lethal syringe. Syringes are good. I wish I had some like regular like poison. Let's take our phone. Might be able to do something there. I also really like the music in this game.
Welcome to Bangkok, 47. Ken Morgan has booked the Queen Suite, but has yet to check in. You will find him in and around the restaurant. Oddly enough, Jordan Cross seems completely unaware of his presence.
This lawyer dude gives off major, visits Thailand for lady boys vibes.
Cross and his entourage is highly capable. Still, I'm sure you can find your way into his inner circle. age when rock stars die. Good luck, 47.
Alright, so...
Hello, sir. Welcome. So, I want to get that package wet, but reception says one of our guys picked it up an hour ago.
Let's do a bit of eavesdropping.
Yeah, he's with that actress again, Jackie Carrington. Saw him sneak up to her room earlier. Lucky bastard.
Damn it. I was kind of hoping the package had got lost. I mean, I know Wes Liston is a sucker for all things vintage. Branson,
Huh? Says it's the best vocal.
So, producer Wes Liston has ordered a vintage Branson
Hmm.
MD2 vocal mic. This rare model was removed from the market in the 1960s after causing a number of electric shock fatalities. Apparently, a production defect makes the MD2 short-circuit at high voltages. Sounds
So
promising.
he's still happy he made
I
Dawn of
suggest you track
Destiny
down the
despite
crew
being a
who
box
picked up
office
the
fail.
knife.
Yeah, and despite
According to
butchering his
its
character.
This Julian is romantically involved with Jackie Carrington, a former sitcom star who stays in room 207.
Well, Mike of the 60s.
Yeah, maybe there was another story to tell, it's just it wasn't that one. It's like, sorry, Harry, nobody considers that movie canon. I would sooner have it shot out of a cannon.
Checking in. Name's Tobias Reaper.
Thank you so much, sir. Here's your key card. Welcome to the Hitman Hotel.
That is Ken the Brick Morgan, lawyer and corporate fixer.
That's Ken the Brick. His nickname's the Brick.
Like another one of those rock.
Is that what he poos?
He's only one of the most...
Alright, let's see here. Now there's a chick you can flirt with at the bar and she gives you her room key, which that helps you get the mic. And access to Jackie's. Oh, well, that's exactly what we're doing. We're gaining access to her room.
There goes my next ex-husband.
Alright, so that is her room that it's pointing us to. So, let's do a little bit of simping.
He's the head of a media empire, probably only owns this place as a tax write-off.
Well, hello. If it isn't my next ex-husband, Jackie Carrington. Make yourself comfortable. Oh, and don't mind Julian, he's just leaving.
Be there in 5.
That was, like, ridiculously easy. Just like Jackie.
When is Dad coming to pick me up? Sorry, but this... I don't know, I just carried it. No, I don't want to see.
Alright, heading up to the ladies' room. Well, that made it sound like a bathroom. I meant that ladies' room. That's 206. This is my room. Might as well. And we'll take this. And we'll head to the ladies' room and grab the mic. Golden pager during the winter zone. No, I didn't see it. Alright, let's find this. There we go. It's like, look, a golf club. I wonder if I could beat somebody with it.
Sorry, but this access point is restricted.
Oh, okay, it's the building across the way. That's where we're heading.
So, okay, let me see. The fans out collecting in the jar.
Crew, that way.
Alright, you have to be careful. There's a lot of people who could recognize you here.
No matter how chummy with the band and or pregnant they might claim to be. Kitchen staff is the sole exception. Oh, and do try and keep quiet while the band is in session. Jordan is sensitive today. Any other questions, ask the internet. Ciao.
Alright, let's head over here.
That is Jordan Cross, revered and reviled in equal measures.
Stop pissing about.
Can it, Jordan? I'm not a trained monkey.
We do have a schedule here. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, what's going on, Lance? How you doing?
The overtones on the E string sound a bit muddy. Not sure if it's a bad thing, actually. Never mind, keep going.
I trust you, Wes.
No, I appreciate it, man.
Ready? I'm running.
Wes, I have that Branson MD2 mic you ordered.
Sweet. Swap it for the one in the booth, yeah? Can't wait to test this.
Alright. This is the new Hitman game? Yeah, I mean, well,
Also known as Old
like, this is the first of the new Hitman games, first of the World of Assassination trilogy, but it's all being played from Hitman 3. That's kind of the fun thing about it. But yeah, this is basically, I'm going through that trilogy. I'm so glad I wasted $0 on that movie. That one was insufferable. Oh, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Yeah, Tower of Destiny is, it's awful. I did see it. Didn't waste any money, but I did see it. Let's up the voltage.
Anyway, it's safe enough when you know how to handle it. Just don't crank the voltage.
Ready? I'm running.
The Suns want to trade Durant. Yeah, I've heard a lot about him possibly getting traded to Golden State again. Crystal Skull was pushing it for me, but they stuck me in with a good older actor.
First mate, but no cigar.
This is like Lance's rave music.
No, that's shite. Nope. You had it. You lost it. No, I liked it better before. Yeah. Meh. That's not it. No, somebody's not driving.
Nicely done, Ferguson. With a little more adjustment, this should make for an electrifying performance.
Hey, someone get Jordan in here. It's Rob, it's Annie.
Now, try something else.
Alright, so now we gotta wait for him to head on down. We might off him a couple of ways. Yeah, Lance, if you haven't played this game before, I highly recommend it. These games are really fun, and there's a lot of depth to it. There's a very good Chinese accent. But yeah, there's like, cause you can do various mission objectives. Like, there's a lot of depth for how you can accomplish each various task. I played the first two Hitman. Nice. But when you say the first Hitman, do you mean like the old Hitmans, or you mean the first, like, of these Hitmen? There's like kind of a lot of Hitman games. Alright, let's save here. Okay, that's one way to get him.
Target down. Next up, Ken Moore. Sec, who are you again? What's your...
He tried to catch me in the act.
Jesus H. Christ!
Somebody just collapsed with a bullet in their face. That's when I think it was on the Xbox 360. Okay, yeah, so that was probably either Blood Money or Absolution. So yeah, this is the World of Assassination trilogy. These I would highly recommend. They're very good. Might have played one on Xbox One. These I think began on Xbox One and PS4. I don't know if I'm positive they began on Xbox One and PS4. Yeah, Blood Money is really good. Absolution is really good. The World of Assassination trilogy came after, and they are the best Hitman games ever made, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so let's get our fiber wire. Go old school on the man. Piano man. Alright. Got that achievement. Or challenge. But now we'll just let him go naturally here. And just let him get electrocuted. Which should just happen naturally. There's one little story mission where you can actually do, like, you can play the drums.
You can do better.
Give it up for the crew.
Oh, he died.
Target down.
He didn't make it. Yeah, there's like gobs of little challenges for how you can accomplish each assassination. Or things that are not related to assassination at all. Like some little areas you can throw coins in a fountain and that's a challenge. It's like treating it like a wishing well. Alright, so we got that one done. Now we gotta target the other guy. The smoking gun on the house. Let's do on the house. That one's fun. I don't know if I can enter in through here.
Yes, go ahead. No.
Okay. No, sir. I can't let you through here. Alright, so we're gonna need a new disguise. I think we have to go around.
Crew, that way.
Alright, let's head over here. Virginia plant. I feel like I'm back in Riverside County, California. Oh, nice. Uh-oh, somebody knows the bullet effect. Okay, gotta be sneaky around these ladies. Because I'm not supposed to be here. Crowbar is good for unlocking doors if you don't have a key, by the way. Just saying. Oh, crap.
I thought Thomas Cross was a media mogul.
These multinationals like to branch out.
Fence to turn, it grows like morning glory, and its thorn is... Oh, nice. Alright, so, got our waiter disguise. As well as... That.
According to the hotel manager's memo, drunken members of Jordan Cross's sound crew broke into the Queen Suite last night and trashed the place. Housekeeping is fast at work, which is why Ken Morgan and his bodyguard are not yet settled in. Sounds promising. According to the manager, a member of staff is supposed to escort Morgan to his suite once the cleaning staff is done. That someone could be you, 47.
Oh.
I know how you love to grovel.
I probably should hide the crowbar. Like, why are you holding a crowbar? Get a hotel staff disguise? What, you mean like the one I'm holding now? What's the problem with this disguise? What the heck? Alright, which one's gonna come over?
You don't have to say that again.
Okay, that was mildly annoying.
Oh dear.
Hey! Oh my god! What the?
We were compromised. We had no choice. It's like, I didn't want to have to resort to that, but it was messy. It was messy, but unfortunately, it had to be done. Alright, let's toss Naked Lad and the guard into the lockers here. Only changing there for a moment, just to... I want when he wakes up to see that there's another guy without clothes on next to him and wonder what just happened. Oh wait, I shot them. He's like, oh no, like, those guys are just unconscious, so they will wake up. So there you go. This fellow, on the other hand, not so much, I'm afraid. Sorry. Didn't want it to be that way. Alright. They recognize it? What happens if a pool of blood smears? I mean, somebody's got to clean it up. That's all I know. What's up, Whitey? Alright. Elves come over and clean it up. Yes, the hotel blood elves. They show up and they do a little wipe down. They're like the Keebler elves, but they make, like, much grosser cookies.
Mr. Morgan, sir.
When can I have my suite?
Please accept my heartfelt apology for the mishap.
This guy definitely looks like he enjoys
The Queen
sweets.
Suite is ready for you. Follow me.
Well, that was relatively fast. Very well. Lead the way.
Very well. Lead the way. That guy almost recognized me. Come, sir, we don't have all day. They came out of the walls like little nightmares, gnomes. I need to play Little Nightmares. I've heard that game's pretty cool. I think I have both of them. I guess that reminds me, I have to add to my library the new PS Plus games, whatever they are. Speaking of which, last month was the first month I ever had a free game that I did not bother to add.
Staff has nothing to do back here.
Wow, racist. Which way are we going then? I guess it's this way. I am currently steaming into Stalingrad. Nice. Okay, good. They're like, why are you ducking all of a sudden? It's like, I don't want that staff member to see me. Stephen A. Smith is threatening to run for president. I like how you put that he's threatening to run for president. What a clown show that would be. More of a clown show that there are actually people dumb enough to vote for him. Yeah, he's definitely not happy about, like, getting rid of DEI and stuff, and I'm like, dude. Like, and the sad thing is, I'm like, okay, look, to Stephen A. Smith's credit, I would never refer to him as a DEI hire. He's hired because of the entertainment value of having him on television. So, why he's all up in arms about people getting in on their merits, and I'm like, Stephen A., to your credit, you did get in on your merits. It's like, it's the entertainment business, and you are entertaining when you want to be. So, him being a proponent of DEI, I'm like, dude, that's pretty wild.
Hurry up, get cracking.
Excuse me, lady? Just slap you upside the head for saying that. Hurry up, get cracking. You're dressed in the same uniform I am. Why aren't you get cracking? Why aren't you cleaning? All right.
Here we are. I trust everything is to your liking.
Of definite improvement. Hardly the bourgeois.
Hardly the bourgeois. Yeah, this guy's definitely been to Thailand. $7 eggs from avian flu. I just laugh anymore. Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody left some stuff on the floor.
See there? A smear. Not expected. But take care of it, please. So sloppy.
I left a Steam install and grab one time at someone's house party. They were not happy. Dang it, Whitey. You forgot the Call of Duty rule of house parties. No Russian. Oh gosh, they did it on the desk too?
Covered in dust.
Father told me egg prices, I was like, thank goodness for these chickens.
Everything seems to be in order here.
There are so many jokes you can make about these various stains and whatnot on the floor, but I will abstain.
A soda can. Oh.
2 soda cans. Get it right.
Where's your sense of pride?
Pride is for June, sir.
Hello?
What do you mean, hello? I picked it up.
Calcium stains. Why am I not surprised?
Excellently done, 47. What to do? Let's make Morgan feel right at home.
Now, scene of the crime.
Ew. Did he really just say that? He said, oh, the scene of the crime. Well,
Ground zero.
it's like, calm down, dude.
Closer look, shall we? Pit.
That's one way to get rid of him. But there's one way that's a little bit more fun. Oh, Alright, let's... Oh, wait. That's what you get for commenting on the calcium stains. That one younger dude looks like Neil Druckmann. Cheers, Queen. Alright, let's see if I can hide this bloke. We'll drop them off here. Oh, there's a little lever. Look at the briefcase. Those are neat. Alright. Come on, get close to the window. It's like, wow, there's that guard, like, right there. It's like, oh, dear. Come on, dude, get close to a window. There we go. Haha.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
And down he goes. Alright, so... we're gonna hide this guy. Now, one little mission or a little challenge I'm gonna take care of. First off, I mean, Agent 47 in this suit looks pretty, he looks pretty slick, let's be real. But there's a little challenge with shooting these golden elephants. That's 2 of them. 3, 4, 5. Da, 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 da. There's 1, 6. There we go. There we go. Got all those. Let's head over here. Actually, well, before we shoot that one, there's 1. Oh, nice, Whitey. Oh, dude, arcade and some sushi. Nice. One Mai Tai and I nearly clocked my head. Are you saying you're a lightweight? Let's see. We don't shoot the silver elephants. I mean, we can, but no need. It's serious when they make drinks. I've never had a Dave & Buster's drink. Yeah, it's 6 to 7 liquors in total. So like an LIT type thing. I like LITs. LITs are nice. They don't touch rum punch, but they're still good. Rum punch is the best. Oh, whoop. Let's see, is that all of them? Let's around, see if there's any other elephants. You could start a live stream like that, Whitey. It'd be called Pimp My Gourd. Today we're going to be pimping our gourd to all the tens I see. Alright, there's one. Don't know if that's one or not, but we're going to shoot it anyway. Well, I mean, truth be told, LITs don't actually have any T in them. For Michael saying all the awkward situation. It's good television, Whitey. Let's be real. That'd be good television. I think that's all of those. It's gotta be close to all of them, if not all of them already. Might be one or two more. In California, they're half tea and like half rum. They do not mix well. Yeah, that doesn't even sound like an LIT, to be honest. LIT is usually like it's like a splash of like soda. Let's see. Iced tea. Let's see. It's vodka, gin, tequila, white rum, triple sec, lemon juice, ice, and an ounce of cola. So whoever's mixing actual tea into an LIT isn't making an LIT, dang it. The West Coast for Alright, I think that might be all of the little elephants. We'll see, I guess, because I'm heading to the exit now, having successfully accomplished my mission. Granted, few more casualties than I'd planned, but hey, it's a no witnesses kind of gig. Though we might just have to go the other route and like go to one of like those mission areas and just I don't know if y'all have ever seen these, but some people will do like those kill everybody runs where they go to a map and they see it's like, all right, can we off everybody without dying? Those can be pretty fun. Those are actually pretty fun. I'd go for a giant bowl of something with rum, blue dye, and some umbrellas. Oh, that was some beer, and the yak drive me home. Hey, that doesn't sound bad at all. The escape speedboat. Alright, it is almost 4 o'clock, so I say I am gonna try a kill-all run on one of the smaller maps, and then that will be how we close this out. We'll go ahead and watch the cutscene here. Look at all these points. 35k. Eating sushi. I've not had sake. Really? Interesting. Sake's not bad. I mean, there is bad sake out there, but I've tried a couple of different kinds of sake before. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Not my favorite kind of alcohol, but it wasn't bad. I liked it fine. Flavored candy for my pen pal when I was a teen. I sold to other students. Sake's good. I don't like it warm, but I do love it cold. Yeah, I agree. Generally, warm alcohol leads to jet propulsion.
This was no coincidence.
Not by a long shot. Thomas Cross had billions in hidden offshore accounts, all stripped clean within hours of the kidnapping. Someone wanted the son dead to lure out the father. Someone smart enough to stay in the shadows while we did the wet work, and the Highmoors picked up the check.
A shadow client. Someone got rich. The contract was just. How was this our problem?
I know you don't care about politics, 47. But ICA is neutral, or it has been. Can't allow ourselves to be manipulated. Besides...
It's happened before.
Italy. Morocco. Paris. All our clients got their intel the same way. Anonymous tips from a hidden source. Each contract perfectly legit, yet part of a grander design.
I don't see the pattern.
Somebody does. The board has asked us to chase down this shadow client, and our analysts are closing in as we speak.
I know that tone.
Someone's playing a game, 47. The question is, against whom?
Yeah, he's like, I don't like this manipulation. Alright, so... let's exit to the main menu. Yeah, these are like the newer destinations for Hitman 3. They're pretty awesome. But we're gonna try a kill everybody mission. Let's see. Not those. Final test. There we go.
based
The art and the
on
graphics of the
authentic
game are pretty. I
1979
agree.
mission. The high point of training direct.
Alright, so.
Hey, I'm hearing suspicious sounds.
I'm hearing suspicious sounds. No. I don't think you're hearing a chair from me. You might be hearing, like, if you're hearing, like, any kind of squeaking, it's the people above me. No, my chair is leather and wood, and it's in really good condition. What do you think of the notion that Wilt Chamberlain was better than Jordan? It's dumb. Wilt Chamberlain was great for his era, but he didn't really have any legitimate, like, competition on an individual level. Like, there weren't the type of players that were capable of guarding him. Didn't really exist very much in the league yet. There was very few of them. Because if he was, I mean, for all of his numbers, he looks wildly better than everybody else, and yet he goes up against certain teams and he gets, the Boston Celtics owned him. Yeah, and he wasn't in Space Jam, exactly. I don't know how you can say he used better when he wasn't even in Space Jam. Come on. That was a little bit more out in the open than I thought it would be, so we'll take a different tack this time.
The final test is based on an authentic 1979 mission. The high point of training Director Soda's career as an active agent. The target was Jasper Knight, a famous US chess master.
Might have a possible disturbance. Keep posted.
That was too many bullets. I'll try to do this in one. There we go. It's like the T-1000. Alright, now we'll try to be a little bit craftier with how we execute. I got money. Don't let them walk away. Go on, walk away, fools. Alright, they're heading away.
Just stay here. I'll check it out.
Well, it might even be better than LeBron.
Yes, sir.
I can't make the argument that he's greater than LeBron. Would he be better in this era versus LeBron? He might be. I don't know. It's hard to say. Alright, so I got that guy taken care of. It's a hammer. Yay. Come on, just need somebody to get distracted and go over there. It's like, what is that crap on the radio? This is Soviet Russia. Celtics could beat the 95 Bulls. Well, yeah, they could beat the 95 Bulls. The 95 Bulls weren't the 72-win team. 95 Bulls didn't even make the finals. You're thinking of the 96 Bulls. And yes, there is an argument to be made, but I mean, it's all hypothetical. I would still pick the Bulls in that scenario, but it would be very close. He's liking the song, he's not turned off? Here we go. Why does Russian music sound like Bolivia? I know, right? It seems a wee out of place. Show them how to Dougie.
Possible intruder. Area. Over.
That would be my coin. And I don't see anyone else, so we can just, I think, just pop this guy. Oh, there's guys looking, so hang on. Now it's all a question of whether the officer goes or he goes. Okay, good, he went. Might be able to get two guys that way. Alright, now he's coming over. We'll just hide him with him. Making progress. Do I think the 86-7 Lakers could have beaten the Bulls? No. They were one of the best teams of all time, but I don't think they were as good as the 96 Bulls. Part of what makes the Bulls so hard to beat for any era is how ridiculously great on defense they were. There's never been a defensive team as good as that Bulls team. Sorry, sir. Hey, look, a wrench. Let's see. Is there anybody around who will see this? The officer's like, see what? That? It would be kind of wild to achieve a silent assassin rating on a mission where you kill everybody. It's not really a mission. I mean, it's just killing everybody, but...
You know that guy who flew in from Moscow? Here's a special peek.
Alright. There's no really good spot to hide either one of them in here, so we'll come back to them.
Directly for Janice. Takes orders from nobody else. The guy's
Already got a hammer. We don't need another hammer. We don't really need a crowbar.
Good work. Are we clear to go over the safety protocol? Yeah, go ahead.
Let's head up here. I'll check our challenges, see what all we could maybe do. Hang on, let's see. Oh wait, no, show uncompleted. Okay, we do well to drown him. But if we're gonna do that, we're gonna make sure we have enough poison for both. Although I'm pretty sure it's glass number 2 that he's gonna drink from. But also, hang on. Let's head over here. Always got to be careful of this guy. He can spot you. Was a better player, defender than Dre? Yes. Rodman was way better. Rodman's a way better player than Draymond Green. Draymond Green wouldn't be on anybody's radar if not for the fact that he played for the Warriors. The only reason they consider him a Hall of Famer is because he plays for the Warriors. Dennis Rodman won championships with 2 or 3 teams. I can't remember if he won with the Lakers. I think he might have. But yeah, Rodman was significantly better. They're not close. Rodman was an infinitely better defensive player.
I don't think I know you.
Oh, I know he won with the Pistons, but crap. Let's see.
You know this guy?
Well, gotta do it this way. Wasn't the way I wanted to do it, but you know, didn't have much of a choice. Yeah, he won with the Pistons, he won with the Bulls, and I think he might have won with the Lakers. But yeah, Rodman and Green are not comparable. They're just not. Alright, so all of them are gone. Let's see. Maybe we should go top down and take some people out that way. Alright, so we got one fellow here. Oh, you really alone up here, dude? Make it hard on me, why don't you? There's one guy over there. Down you go. So I don't see anyone else up here. Are you bailing, Lance? Have a good one. Okay, got those three fellows. Up here on this catwalk here. Oh, we have this fellow. He's still here. Oh, and this guy. Don't really see a hiding spot for them, but that's... Oh, wait, nope, there's one. We got one. I'm curious if I drag him over this, if there's a chance of getting spotted. I'm flirting with danger. They just look up and see this guy just being dragged up, so they're like, what the? I had to grab some coffee and burritos before I killed. See, this is why 47's doing what he's doing. Is he didn't get his coffee or burritos. So this is the natural result of not having the sustenance. He needs a Snickers. Hey, maybe that could work too. Maybe he needs a Snicker burrito. A Snickerito.
Don't move. Release the body.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I might have to go loud. Okay, we're gonna have to hole up somewhere a little quiet. Tactical turtleneck! Was that everybody? Did I still get everyone? Well, it says body found, so that suggests that there's other people around. Let's see. Let's change our disguise, because that might make it harder for them to spot me. Yeah, it's actually... Technically, they shouldn't recognize this disguise. Let's load up our ammo. Yeah? It's like, it's like, sir, you're never gonna believe what I found down here. Ooh, what's that noise? I'm like, what was that? Like, I don't know. they're out. They are out of the picture. Okay, they're all down. So let's see if there's anyone else. I know there's other people. Hey, look, another guy. He's like, do you have any idea what's going on? It's like, no? He's out. Wait a minute, what was that? Uh-oh, there's a guy. He's out. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, he's out. That guy over here, he's just standing there like, I have no idea what all you're all messing around about. Sounds like a whole lot of hubbub over nothing. This guy too. He's like, what? Alright, they're out. I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of fun to do it this way. It's like your mission is to destroy all enemy forces. Alright, he's up there. I'll take him out. It still says searching, so there are people there still. There are people here. Oh, there's one. Did he just say there's really nothing going on? It's like, oh, I'm afraid there's something going on, sir. Oh, the radar just cleared. I think that's everybody. We did it! Just out of curiosity. Yeah, if that does nothing, then I think we can safely assume that the whole facility is done. Oh, we discovered the last of the facility too. We did it! Comes back, he's like, okay, Miss Burnwood, how did I do on my training? And she's just like, dude, that was a bit extra, I'm not gonna lie. Those were actors. He said, we did it, Joe. Like, haha, victory. Because we literally have no agents left. You killed all of them in the training exercise. You must pick one, No Country for Old Men or Zodiac. No, I'm sorry guys, this is the streams. This is the end of the stream, like I said. This is the last mission. I did say that, actually. I honestly don't know which one I'd pick between them, so I'd have to think about it. Maybe I'll answer next time I stream. So let's see. Tomorrow, I'll be hanging out with Pops. Talking Master and Commander, the far side of the world. So that should be a good time. My Aladdin video should be coming in the coming days. MMM, we're going to be talking Twilight Eclipse. That'll be fun. I think that's it for now. Yeah, I think that covers it all. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. This was a good time. I'll be streaming again this game Monday. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you for everyone who hangs out and watches this later on. Until next time, good night, God bless, and Godspeed.